Hey guys, it's Elisa once again from the Art Occultist. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Today we are doing yet another channeled tarot reading from the great Titaness Hekate. And yeah, I am eager to see what she has to tell us today. And yeah, for today's reading, I'm going to be using a oracle deck that's a combination from two oracle decks by Ina Segal. I have combined the mystical healing reading cards with the Heal Yourself reading cards. I believe both are mass market. You can find them on Amazon. I think they were published by Rockpo, but I may be mistaken on that. The author is Ina Segal. Once again, mystical healing reading cards and Heal Yourself reading cards. This is a combination of the two decks. And I am going to be using those to determine the theme of this reading and actually what Hekate wants us to discuss today. So let's start by centering myself, grounding, and shuffling the cards. And you can do that as well. Okay, Hekate, please step forward and share your wisdom, guidance, and knowledge with all of us today. Goddess, what do you wish to speak about? Okay. And I have this card, and it says minimize guilt. And this card also flew out of the deck, and it says show self-respect. So those are the themes that we are going to be exploring with Hekate today. Minimizing our guilt around doing what we want to do, even if it is quite different from what society expects us to be doing. And the other theme is showing self-respect and actually standing for ourselves, our boundaries, and basically how we allow other people to treat us, and also how we treat ourselves. Do we break promises? Do we break promises that we gave ourselves? Do we break our commitments, etc.? And we should really get rid of any guilt that we are feeling, because shame, guilt, for the majority, they don't serve any purpose, with the exception if you actually did something pretty terrible and you feel guilty about it, then great, you should feel guilty about it. But in the majority of the cases, shame and guilt are just placed upon us as a form of control, and in order to get in line with everybody else. Okay, Hekate, please expand on this message. 3, 4, 5, 6. And for the tarot deck, I am once again using the Uncommon Tarot. I've been really loving this deck. Mass market, you can find it on Amazon. It's a collage style deck. It's beautiful. Reads like a charm too. So let's see how Hekate expanded on the message. The next card that we are going to explore is going to speak about the challenges that we may face with those two themes, and this is, here we have the 7 of Cups. So when it comes to showing self-respect and minimizing guilt, in ourselves, in our experience as a embodied soul, having a human experience, having to deal with this bullshit outside that's been going on for decades in our society, especially in the last 5 years, 6 and 5 years. The amount of shit that we have experienced as a collective, it's insane, guys. And it can cause some weird emotions inside an individual if they're not well established within who they truly are, within their sense of self and their authentic expression. So Hekate is saying that you will be challenged. You will be challenged in seeing what's real and what's not, because the Seven of Cups is a card of illusions, it's a card of dreams, it's a card of not everything that shines is gold, and you need to have discernment. This is what will challenge you if you try to break this loop and actually start showing yourself respect and actually getting rid of your guilt. The first thing that you have to do is actually overcome this challenge and determine what emotions are my own and what emotional responses were programmed inside of me in order to be an obedient member of society. That's all that I'm going to say about that. The next card is actually something that you can do to help yourself in this journey, something that you have control over. And here we have the World card. The World card as something that you can do. To an extent, you can curate your experience in the world. You can place certain things in your life so that your whole experience is somewhat curated. You can place boundaries and you can actually decide who you are as an individual and what you do in the world around you. You have complete control over your actions and how you react to outside stimuli. You have complete control towards how you show for yourself. So what this tells me is that not respecting yourself is also a choice, and you can change that. You have complete control in how you show up for yourself, for the people that you love, and for what you're doing, creating in the world, in your environment, etc. The next card is going to speak about what is out of your control. So those things are things that are just happening to you. And here we have this card, and this is the Page of Cups. You are not in complete control of your imagination. In Page of Cups, the Page of Cups is very new to their element. They are apprentice, they are novice, they are quite immature. So what this tells me is that what is out of your control is the emotional responses of others when they come in contact with you, with your most authentic self, the version of you that respects themselves and that doesn't feel guilty about how they or you live your life. Other people will be triggered by that because to be quite honest, not a lot of people live a life that's truthfully theirs. And quite a lot of people just go with the flow, go with whatever is considered normal, whatever they are supposed to be doing, and they're not really in touch with their selves and what they truly want to do as a person, as a human. And when you step into your power, when you start living for yourself in a way that you want to live, other people will get triggered and you will get quite a lot of emotional responses simply because they see you doing the thing that they want to be doing, but they lack the, not the audacity, but they lack the courage to do that thing for themselves, to step up in their own lives and actually deprogram their conditioning, actually work on themselves. And seeing you being see and by seeing you living your best life, seeing you having boundaries, self-respect, and actually not budging will trigger them because they will feel weak. They will feel like they're just a child compared to you. Child meaning inexperienced, small, etc. I hope that this makes it's quite a heavy topic to explore. Let's move forward. The next card is going to speak about this is what is out of your control, and the next card is going to speak about what you need to learn from this whole thing. This card, Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins is a card of self-centeredness in the best possible way. It's a card of being enough for yourself, being self-sufficient, and sustaining yourself and your lifestyle in a way that feels authentic to you, that feels true to who you are at your core. So the Nine of Pentacles, as your lesson, you need to learn how to create the life that you want to live, and you need to learn to be okay with having fewer friends, having fewer people that actually get you. You need to be okay with yourself and spending time by yourself, being enough for yourself, all those beautiful things. And also being self-sufficient in all aspects of your life, meaning in your career, in your finances, in your housing, in your heart, in everything. You need to be okay with who you are as a person, with your life, with what you're trying to create. And of course, we all yearn for companionship and for other people to understand us and for truthfully heartfelt connections with others. But in order to achieve those and to have those in your life, first you need to be okay with you. First you need to start respecting yourself and start building yourself from the ground up. The last card is the advice card, and here we have the Hanged One. That's interesting. The Hanged One is the Hanged Man in Tarot is associated with a pause, with change of perspective. It can also indicate a time of punishment and of forceful break. And of sacrifice. So the advice that Hekate is giving you is to take a moment to reflect on what's truly important for you, what connections in your life truly serve you. And I'm not speaking only connections as in terms of friendships, partners, romance, family connections. I'm also speaking about those connections that we have towards our job, towards our material belongings. Sit down and reflect. What is no longer serving me? How can I shift my perception and my perspective towards being more self-centered, but in the best way, in the good way, in prioritize, in making yourself the priority of your life. And what are you willing to sacrifice to achieve that? So that's basically the reading and the message. Let me see, do I feel called to pulling one more card? Hekate, do I need to pull more cards for this theme, for this reading? No. Okay, this is complete as it is. Hekate doesn't have anything more to add to this message. So with having said that, I want to take a moment to say thank you for your support, for being here. I am truly grateful for the little community that we have on here, and I hope that we can grow together. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here. Please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that we can grow together, as I said. And if you want to work personally with me, I offer readings on my Ko-fi page. I have a membership space open for you to check out and for you to join. And also, I'm a tarot and oracle deck creator. All of my decks are on makeplayingcards.com, and I have flip-throughs on the channel if you are curious to see them. I'll be grateful if you could check those things out. All of them are going to be linked in the description box down below under this video. And yeah, thank you. I'll see you in the next one. I hope that the reading resonated. I hope that it was helpful. Please tell me in the comment section how you felt about this message. Did it resonate? Do you know somebody in your life that can benefit from hearing those things and this channeled guidance from Hekate? If you have such a person, please share this video with them. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.